Hi, everybody. I hope you're doing well. You know, I talked to a really nice client. All my clients are nice, but I had a really sweet lady from Australia. Her name is Bridget. Bridget, if you're watching, this one's for you. She gave me a great idea and she said, Susan, would you do me a favor? And I said, sure, if I can. She said, could you talk about getting unstuck? And she says, because I feel so stuck and you gave me so many great strategies. And she goes, just talk about it in your YouTube. Because she says, I found you on your YouTube. And I said, okay, deal. So Bridget, thank you. Thank you so much for that great idea. You know, you're right. I get a lot of clients that tell me that they're stuck and they just don't know what to do. And the first thing I'll say is you're stuck because you're doing the same thing of what you feel you have to do. And I've done my share of having to do's. And I still do some things that I need to do. But I don't do things that I have to do. There's the difference. You can still work really, really hard, but you can start doing some other things that can break up your monotony of spirit. This is why I call that, what is your soul goal? And, you know, we have goals for money and where we want to be in 2019 or 2020, and I get that. That's a great thing. And for a lot of people, they need those goals. But do you ever do a soul goal? And that is what's missing from our spirit. This is why you get stuck. Most of the time, we're doing so many things for so many other people, or sometimes we're just stuck because we're afraid. We know what we want to do, but we may not have the confidence to go and do it. Sometimes it's the age factor. Sometimes it's the fear of being by yourself, even if you're with the wrong person. Sometimes it's just not having faith in yourself and you think you're going to make a mistake. You know, there was a girl that I said, why aren't you going back to school? I said, you need to go back to school. She goes, well, I did 10 years ago and I failed. And I go, so go back again. You're not the same person you were 10 years ago. She says, well, that's true. I go, but you're hanging on to a 10-year-old fear. You need to stop thinking in the past. Yeah, you failed. But guess what? You're a different person based on what you've learned, maybe based on the confidence. Sometimes you have to be so broke or so sick of so much for you to get this confidence. You know, I say every day, you know, bad things sometimes happen to really good people. That's not God doing that to you, but it is universe's soul growth to maybe you have to go through the mud to come out clean and squeaky clean on the other side. Okay? So that doesn't mean that God's punishing you. What that means is that this is something that maybe we have to be enlightened, and this is what's going to get us to the other side. So it could also be about timing. Your timing could not be, you can have all your ducks in a row, but if the timing is off, it's not going to work. I say that all the time. So you have to be in a place where you finally have reached your peak of how much you're going to take. And that's when you decide to either get unstuck or stay stuck. Very important. This is your mindset. So if there's something you wanted to do, try doing it. And if you can't do it today, have a goal that you plan on doing it. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, I'm going to even tell you, I've always wanted to fly, okay? And one day, before I go, I'm going to fly a plane. I'm doing it. Everybody, sometimes I get the people that say, good for you, Susan, and then I'll get the other ones, really? Are you kidding me? No, I think that's fascinating for me. And I want to do it someday, and I'm going to do it. But I look forward to it. So have your soul goal that's passionate, that resonates, a great feeling for you. I don't care what it is. Just do it. Put the fears away. You're done being fearful. This is why you're stuck, because fear is paralyzing. And when you finally realize just how paralyzing it is, it's actually monotonous. It's like, really? I tell people this. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. You do. So, start thinking of things that you would like to do. Start off with a class. If going to school is just too much, one class can open so many doors of thoughts to you. This is really important. If you want to go do something of humanitarian, go. sign up for something, go. Maybe that's going to be a calling that's going to resonate later down the line of what you need to do. It doesn't matter what it is, but this is the reason you are stuck, when you are not watering your spirit. What happens when you don't water a plant? It starts slowly dying inside. I've said that time and time again. You have to water your spirit in order for that spirit to flourish. So it's a little tidbit that I wanted to say today. But if there is something, and you know what? Let's start something. Think about the one thing you've always wanted to do. I would love to hear it. And maybe you can anticipate that one dream that can become a goal, a soul goal. All right? So let me know what some of your thoughts are. I already told you what mine was, and I'm going to do it. Anyway, I hope this helped you. I hope this has enlightened you, and it's given you food for thought to start thinking about something. Have your moment of something for your soul. All right? Until next time, subscribe to YouTube. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.